everyone, welcome to Working on It. I'm Dr. A and I'm a clinical psychologist aiming to make your life just a bit more manageable. Remember, the tools and the tidbits that you pick up on this channel are purely educational. They can't replace therapy, but with some practice they can help you along in your daily life. So let's get started. Today we will be talking about a question that I get asked a lot at work, in real life. I see it on forums everywhere, which is, how do I stop overthinking? I just want to stop. Now, we get stuck in our thoughts for a lot of reasons, but we usually get stuck on the things that really hurt us or make us upset or we're trying to solve. So nothing good, basically. We don't usually get stuck in joy or excitement. So it is important to know how to stop overthinking, but the answer I don't think is going to be something that you expect. It's a little bit of a workaround rather than a direct answer. I'll let you know what I mean in a minute. Usually when we want to just stop thinking, because our mind can be like a motor and just go on and on and on and on without turning off, we tell ourselves, stop it, just stop it. Don't think about my ex. Don't think about this thing that I'm not supposed to have because I'm on a diet. Right? But what is going to be important for us to remember and what we need to uncover is that actually our mind works like a search engine. And that search engine does not understand the words don't think about or stop thinking about. What it does is erase those words and only search for the thing that we're saying not to think about. The irony of it. It's actually called ironic monitoring system, right? Because that's what it does, the irony of it. When I say to you, don't think about monkeys, you're like, okay, cool. Chimps, apes, gorillas, all these things that we would maybe think are like monkeys or we qualify as monkeys. If I tell myself, just stop thinking about pizza, I'm like, all right. Anyway, pepperoni, deep dish, ooh, cheese, I like cheese vegetable, but I don't like mushroom. Our brain only hears the word after don't think about or stop thinking about. So remember that our brain is a search engine, so when we say don't think about, it only searches the main word or stop thinking about. Okay, that's going to be really important. So what I'm trying to tell you is to stop overthinking or stop thinking about something is impossible. It's not an actual thing. It doesn't exist. That's why when we tell ourselves not to focus on something, it sort of comes down on us like a tidal wave or an avalanche and we have more and more trouble with it, right? Or if somebody tells us, oh, well, just don't think about it. Okay, cool. Well, now you know that ironic monitoring system that won't let you just stop thinking about it or don't think about it. So what do we do instead? If I'm telling you to stop thinking about something literally is impossible in our brain, what do we do instead? Well, if we can't stop thinking about this thing over here, what we can do is shift our focus to something else over here. Our mind is real bad at doing two things at once, so we're going to fully exploit that and fully take advantage of that. Since our mind can't be at two places at once when we no longer want to be here, shift your focus to something over here. If I don't want to think about pizza, I want to shift my focus to what am I going to do with my friend this weekend? Ooh, I wonder how that true crime podcast ends or that show ends. I just watched The Staircase, by the way, on Netflix. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, that would be a good thing for me to shift my focus to if I don't want to think about certain stresses in my life, right? Or I feel myself getting stuck in it. So, have a list in your head, maybe, in preparation for just a few things that you could shift your attention to when you find yourself overthinking or you find yourself getting stuck. Be like, you know what? These 3 things hold my attention. So I'm going to be on the ready to do what Dr. A taught me to do. And when I see myself overthinking and I find myself getting stuck, whether it's at bedtime or throughout the day when I'm trying to be productive, instead of saying to myself, stop, I'm going to shift my focus to one of these 3 things that I already put on the menu. Give it a try. And let me know how it goes for you, if that was way more effective for you, or more plausible than telling yourself don't or stop. And if you have noticed before that when you tell yourself to stop something, it actually increases it and makes it worse. Let me know. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. Please come along and see me next time. There'll be many more topics for us to discuss. And if there's ever topics that you want me to go into and sort of dig around in or explain or teach, please let me know that as well. I'm happy to take requests, because sometimes topics come to me easy and sometimes I really, really have to think about it. So I would love your guys' help from this community of almost 200 people that we've created together. And another thing that I've been thinking about is that when we surpass 200, I wonder if I should do a blooper reel, because sometimes these videos go smoothly and sometimes not very smoothly. So I wonder if a blooper reel would be a nice little comedic relief. Once we surpass 200, we could celebrate all together with some laughs. Come and see me next time. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching these videos. And like I always say, practice, practice, practice. These videos mean so much more if you can actually take the words that I'm saying and put it to use in your actual life. So give this one a try. Until then, you got this. See you next time.